Joe Clem 15 coming back at you again, here to give you a follow-up video on my previous video about the whole Trayvon Martin, uh, George Zimmerman uh, ordeal. Um, my last vid had a lot of controversy to it. A lot of people were upset. If you haven't watched it, check it out if you want to. But in the midst of all the responses that I got from it, one common theme that I was getting hit with, and even if you look around on blogs and comments from other videos, the questioning from mostly white people towards blacks is, why aren't you guys as mad about black on black violence or black on black murder? Why is it that when somebody white kills somebody black that it becomes a bigger deal? And I think this is a very valid question, because from my perspective, one of the things that have bothered me greatly about this whole case is that black people, we go out and we buy Skittles and tea, protest, we put all this energy into this whole situation, whereas I live out here in West LA. I live off of Slauson and Angeles Vista. So it's common that somebody black is killing somebody black. Sometimes there's dispute between Mexican and black, but as far as black and black violence goes, it's something that's very common. And when my church told something about, doing something within the community as far as black on black violence or gang youth, it doesn't get us quite as enough support as I'd like it to see. Whereas I know if it was something that was racial, as far as white and black goes, I know that you would see a whole lot more support. To me, this is a big problem, and in some ways you could even argue that it contributed to Trayvon Martin's death. And before any black people getting mad at me about that, let me explain what I mean to you. To me, it's appalling that that we think it's worse. And I'm not saying every black person thinks the same, but quite often a black man will be more mad about white on black murder than they are black on black murder. To me, I'm more enraged when blacks kill blacks. For the same reason, many of you guys, if you have if somebody does wrong by you, and and you don't know them, or they might be your enemy, who knows? You kind of expect that from someone, for them to do wrong by you. But when somebody who's family, someone who's close to you, somebody in your inner circle, somebody in your group, somebody who's supposed to be with you, does wrong by you, it's much more painful. Okay? You'd expect that from so-and-so, but you wouldn't expect it from somebody who's, is on your side. And when it comes to black on black violence, that's how I feel. So to me, I do get really angry at the fact, I'm like, where's all this passion at when we kill each other? And that's actually a valid thing to bring up, because that's something that I've been bringing up. One dude on here, I think his name is The Truth something, he brought up a good point in which he claimed that a lot of people wouldn't even know who George Zimmerman was if he was black, which is extremely true. Nobody would know, because nobody would care. Your life as a young black male, or a black male in general, is less significant in this country, or even in the world. Society accepts you less. You're at the bottom of the food chain, and black people feed this notion by making each other so expendable. We can kill each other because we can kill each other, and this, for all the white people who are scared to walk down, scared of black people, scared of niggers, scared of us doing something to you. If you're walking alone at night, you're actually more protected because you're white. You see, it's easy for black people to kill black people because a lot of black people think themselves, nigga, nobody's gonna care about you. If I kill you, I can get away with this. Much like the thinking of Zimmerman. The honest to God truth is that black on black murder is racial. Okay, it's a lie. Is it really that we're killing each other over wearing the wrong color, or are we killing somebody because we're displacing our anger from society on somebody of the same color because we know that we can get away with it. Because I truly don't believe that, oh, you know, because he's wearing blue or because he's wearing red or because he's wearing whatever, I really want to kill him. No. The truth is, for a complex social amount of reasons, it's because that other person's black. Um, so in regards to this issue, I myself am more mad that one, we can show the passion about our young black males getting killed, but when we do it, it has to be consistent. It has to be when we kill each other. It has to be obviously when other races uh, kill us too. But it starts with us, because if we can learn to perceive our race as being equally as valued as anybody else's, um, other races will follow that to a certain extent. You know, these cops won't be accidentally killing us, um, you know, and a lot of that can be motivated by the fact that, oh, they kill each other, so it's not that big of a deal. They may not say that out loud, but subconsciously, that's what's going through their head. That's why uh, it's so frequent. Um, Now, one thing I'd like to point out before, I make this point, understand that a lot of black people aren't just really, really, really mad about the fact that somebody white kills somebody black. What's making it so, uh, the pain and the rage also stems from the fact that the aftermath. See, for me, it wasn't uncommon that somebody murdered another person. Okay, yeah, murdered. I don't know the facts, but looking at the facts that I do know, come on, it was murder. Uh, but to me, what was most rageful for me, what made me most upset, was the fact that nothing was being done about it. That the authorities basically turned their back on Trayvon because he was black. That, with the addition of Zimmerman's dad being a judge, that too, the system working against Trayvon. But again, he got arrested recently, but the reason it took so long was ideally because, again, that value of life is less significant. We can get away with that, and I believe that the majority of the black people. So when people are saying what these white people are saying, when you guys are saying, "Oh, why aren't you guys mad about black on black crime?" Well, a lot of black people who are out here giving support and mad and upset. A lot of it is a combination of somebody white killing somebody black. But had Zimmerman been arrested right away, like he should have been, a lot of black people wouldn't have been as mad, and a lot of them wouldn't have been protesting about it. To me, it was really that slap in the face, that Jim Crow feeling, to where you know you were roaming around and you weren't doing you weren't in the right place. You got killed. You don't get justice, and that was just you know, just more than just a slap in the face. That's just a friendly reminder of things being just a little bit too stagnant uh, as far as our progression goes with equality. So that's pretty much all I really got to say about that matter. Uh, 15 signing out. Peace.